What's up, everyone? Welcome, Michael Bridgewater, to the podcast. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, my nigga.
You don't know this, but this is a celebration for me right now. Cause I haven't drinking, bro, in like 30 days.
Damn.
I did a 30-day challenge for myself, and this is the first time I drank in 30 days. So it's a celebration because you on, and I was like, once we locked in this time, I was like, I for sure want to drink with Mikey B.
Hell yeah. That's cool. I did the same shit though, bro. Like for real, I did like 60 days. So
you hit 60 days?
I did 60,
bro.
Just for me though.
It's hard, man. Like you don't realize it till you do it. It's like so many like temptations come at you out of nowhere. It's like,
yeah, bro. I was fucking partying and all type of shit.
Yeah.
And everybody was drinking, but it's just not what I was trying to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I drink though. You feel
me? Yeah. I could tell you got the Henny out here. Try talking to the mic a little more.
All right.
Yeah. Because it's condenser mic. So, yeah. All right. So Mikey B, for the listeners out there, better known as Mike the Brain, right?
Yeah,
that's your
Mike
artist
Brain.
name?
Mike Brain. Yeah. With two ends.
Coming from West Covina, California, the Cove.
Mm-hmm.
You reps hard for it.
Yeah.
And man, like I've been so excited to have you on because it's been a minute since we seen each other. What's been good with you lately?
Man, shit, just trying to progress, bro. Trying to fucking get closer to the top of this rap shit, really, bro. I just been writing, you feel me? Trying to perfect my craft. Other than that, bro, trying to stay out the way, stay out of trouble.
Feel it.
You know, tap in with my kids. Yeah, bro, nothing much, though. Really just trying to stay focused on the music, man. Because shit, it get heavy, bro. It get heavy because everybody expect so much from me, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I just be vibing, cuz. Like, when I feel it, that's when I work. And that's when the best come from me, you feel me?
When it's like more organic?
Yeah, when it's organic, when it's just me, it's my feeling, you feel me? Like, so that's what keep a nigga working, you feel me?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and shit, we known each other since middle school, so that's like 06, 07.
Yeah.
And I've always known you as the first person, like, from our generation, kind of, that got into music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've always known you as the first person to get into music, and at such a young age in middle school. Like, how did you? What made you get started into music? What inspired you?
Shit, my pops was rapping when I was a kid, and then as I got a little older, my uncle was rapping and shit. So I was really influenced by them. I just wanted to be just like them. You feel me? And then I started writing my own shit. My first time I ever recorded, though, like on Pro Tools, I was 12 years old.
12 years old?
Yeah. My pops wrote a rap for me. You feel me? So I did that shit.
Damn.
And I was like hooked. I was hooked from then. And then I started doing my own shit, like in middle school, like 8th grade. You feel me? Like really getting into it. And shit, around high school, I met Cash. Like I met Cash at that time, like in 8th grade, but that nigga Cash, he had got at me like, hey bro, let's do this music shit. I like what you're doing, you feel me? Like, so like it got bigger for me, you feel me, rather than just me writing and making my little songs and shit. And I ended up linking up with some cool people and building that shit, you feel me?
Yeah, it just kind of started progressing ever since then.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
12 years old. Shit, you had bars too back then, bro. Like, it was so cool because none of us knew anybody that rapped in middle school but you know? Yeah. So it was just like, people would come up to you like, yo, can you freestyle?
Yeah.
You have the bars.
Man, that shit's classic, bro. Man, I get that shit every day, still to this day.
Just people asking you for
hey, man, spit that shit, Mikey. I'm like,
is that annoying? I always wondered that, bro. Because
I mean,
just people asking you to perform an act on the spot.
It's crazy. On the spot it is because, but then it's like, I get mixed emotions about the shit. Like, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because shit, I'll be fucking rapping because I want to, you feel me? Like, rapping out loud, performing to people, like, oh yeah, check this out, you feel me? And like they'll be into it, but then I do it so much they don't be wanting to hear that shit, you feel me?
Sure.
Like, but then fucking later on they be like, oh yeah, spit that shit. And it'd be like on the spot, I'm like, bruh, I don't want to do this shit.
Sometimes they're not even like in the mental capacity to like be able to
to even fuck with what I'm like, you know, pick up what I'm putting down, you feel me? Like, so I mean, it's cool though. I love doing music, so yeah, most of the time I'm gonna perform, bro. Like shit, regardless.
Yeah, I feel you, but shit, it must be annoying, man, cause like you don't want to do it all, and you talked about it earlier how you like doing shit organically, so it's just like.
Exactly. If I'm not, and that's the thing, I'll be like fucking chilling. They be like, "Oh, Mikey, spit that shit." I'm like, "I'm chilling right now, bro." And it's like, "Oh man, sing my favorite song, man. Sing my favorite song." We in a group of people that ain't never heard me. You feel me? So it's like that's an opportunity to shine and you know promote myself.
Yeah.
But it don't be it sometimes.
Yeah, because like, if you don't do it, then sometimes like, oh, you just scared, or like they'll say some other shit.
It's like I tell them, come to a show, bro.
There you go. Yeah, come support actually.
Yeah, come to a show. Fuck the bullshit. I'll rap for you one time tonight. After that, you have to come to a show, bro.
They gotta pay you or some shit. It's like asking somebody to play basketball, like, hey, like shoot a 3 right now. Like, what the fuck? Like, it ain't no circus act.
Yeah, bro. I get it. I can.
Yeah. But yeah, what were some of your early like influences in music back then? Like besides your pops and shit, like what were some of your favorite artists?
Eminem is my favorite artist.
Eminem?
Yeah, Eminem.
Why?
He's just different, bro. I got hooked when I was a kid off Brain Damage. His song Brain Damage. That shit tripped me out. Just his delivery and his story and shit. Like that's what. And then of course that Stan shit, but. Brain Damage is what really made me like an Eminem fan, and then Biggie too. I'm not really too much like I fuck with Pac, of course, but I'm not really like a Pac fan. If it was Biggie or Pac, I'm listening to Big. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
But it's just the stories, bro, and the creativity and when I first started rapping, I just thought that you're supposed to. Like sound cool or some shit, you know, like big cars, money, guns, or whatever the fuck was cool at the time. You feel me? And that's kind of like how Big rap, but it was a story type shit. So growing as an artist, I like ran with that shit. Like I wanted to be more authentic, like really me. I didn't want to talk about shit that I wasn't doing. So if I did, I would let you know this is a story I'm telling. It's not Michael rapping, you feel me? It's not me, I'm a whole nother person, like how Big switched his persona to Frank White type shit, you feel me? Like so
it's kinda like an alter ego.
Yeah, exactly. Like so if I'm rapping about some shit like that, then it's most likely like I'm trying to write a movie type shit, you feel me? I want you to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Everything else is like real life situations. But like you asked from the beginning, like M was my influence, Big is my influence. So I just rapped about anything, bro. Like, and it sounded cool to everybody, but nigga, I ain't had no fucking gun in the 6th grade and no big, you feel me? Like fucking no bitches, none of that shit, you feel me? Like, so I had to switch it up and grow, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. But back then, you were just basically rapping about like shit that you heard in the music, and you thought that's what you were supposed to rap about. Basically,
I just rap about whatever the fuck everybody else is rapping about. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just trying to be cool.
When did you notice yourself starting to progress from that type of mindset?
Shit, I don't know. A little bit after I really learned how to rap. Like, I really felt like I didn't really know how to rap until, like I figured out, like, a formula, like, just really simple shit.
Like you found your style?
Well, I really just found out how to rap. Like, it made it easier for me to write a verse type shit. It was just 1, 2, 3, 4 type shit. Like, I was bubblegum rapping, but saying shit that people like type shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
But that's just how I learned how to rap. I felt like, I think Wayne was popping at the time, you feel me? And the shit that he was saying was complex but simple as fuck, you feel me? So
yeah, that was like 2008.
Yeah, so I was 8th, 9th grade, going into 9th grade type shit. So that's when I really start writing, you feel me? Like really finding myself being able to write music all the time. But it wasn't till like 9th, 10th grade, you feel me, where I found a different sound really, and I was like harmonizing on shit, and my delivery was better, and I came off different, and that shit made me Mike Brain type shit, you feel me? Like just my melodizing, like my melodies and shit when I record and when I write the music, that's what made me who I am now as an artist, you feel me?
Okay, yeah. Would you say that like your style and your flow, would you say like what you rap about is more about you having fun? Is it more about like your lifestyle that you're in at the current time, or would you say it's more like lyrical?
I don't think I'm like that lyrical of a rapper. I think I rap about what's going on in my life. Like I can fucking rap genius break down every bar for bar, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
And if it's a fucking fictional bar, then I can let you know why the fuck it was fiction, you feel me? Like, and it's rarely that. Like everything I rap about is literally what's going on in my life, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but before it was different, you feel me? Like I wanted to flashy cars, all that shit. I don't got none of that shit, so
why would you rap about it?
Yeah, I don't rap about it at all, you feel me?
I fuck with that.
And if I do, then I'm like, I had a dream last night, you feel me? And I was in the foreign, you feel me? Like that's how, like I gotta keep it G, like 100%.
Do you think if you like made it big, and we're gonna say when you make it big, because I feel like you gonna make it big, do you think that your lyrics will start to reflect that, because you start having those, you know, those foreign cars, you start having all those money, you start having the house?
Most likely,
shit,
hell yeah, because it's building up to that right now, you feel me? Like I get a few dollars from music, you feel me? And like just money here and there, and then just the shit that I do, if it's like some high-end shit, then I get to talk about it, you feel me?
Yeah.
So if I'm doing it, then I'm gonna talk about it.
That's
bro,
dope
you
if you
me?
think about it, because you like earning your lyrics basically.
Yeah,
you earning
exactly.
your rap.
Yeah, I get to earn the shit that I say, you feel me? I gotta live it in order to put the shit down, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause without me living every day, you feel me? I ain't got no material, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't got nothing to say, you
Yeah.
feel me? So
I mean, just you saying that, it makes me kind of think about like, if you ever think that you're lucky to like live in LA or Cali, like imagine growing up in fucking Nebraska or some shit. The fuck would you be rapping
that
about?
shit'd be all bad. I'd be rapping about fucking snow and buffalo and
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? But yeah, it's a blessing to grow up where I grew up at, you feel me? Like I'm originally from Long Beach, you feel me? I was born in Long Beach, and I came out here to West Covina, my grandparents, you feel me, with my grandparents, and they gave me the opportunity to go to the best schools, you feel me? Shit, Mesa, Sierra Vista, to South Hills, you feel me? And shit, it's just a blessing, bro.
I'm sure your life would have turned out a lot different if you just stayed in Long Beach that whole time, right?
Yeah, completely different, bro. Completely different.
Mm-hmm. How did you get your name, Mike Brain? Where'd that come from?
Honestly, Mike Brain, the brain came from that nigga Justin Mason.
Justin.
Remember tall ass Justin?
Yeah, I ran into him in Doherty. That's his city now. He lives in Doherty.
Bruh,
The other
he
week.
was like,
shout out to Justin Mason.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Justin. It had to be like freshman year or some shit. I was already Mikey B. Cash wanted me to be Mikey B. I don't know. He gave me Mikey B, but that nigga Justin was like, hey, we gonna take over the world on some Pinky and Brain shit, you feel me? Like, we was just I like break or some shit, you feel me? And he said the little slogan and shit. He was like, man, you the brain. He said, you the brain, Mike B, Mike Brain. You the brain, I'm Pinky, we gonna take over the world type shit. Like, basically, that's like, not word for word, but cuz said that, you feel me? And that's how Brain stuck to my name, you feel me? Like,
yeah.
And shit.
You just liked it?
Yeah, I like that shit. I stuck with Brain. Like,
that shit is pretty hard.
Like Brain, you feel me?
Yeah, you could brand it like crazy with the brain.
Yeah, and it's two capital N's at the end, though, you feel me? Because everybody can't, it's not just one, it's two of them. You gotta let them know.
You got the emoji and everything.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Dope.
I got some shit coming.
Yeah, man, the fact that you've been in the game, like, been doing this for pretty much over 10 years now, is, like, super admirable, you know, because so often nowadays people get started in like any little thing. They'll pick up like a hobby, like photography. They'll pick up music, even they'll pick up producing or something, or start DJing, and then you just see them phase out after like a couple years. You don't see many people like where we're from that are still doing what they're like set out to do, and they're like what their passion is, man. So like the fact that I see you doing that like is super admirable, man. So I gotta ask you, like, what is it that kept you pushing along? Like, did you ever want to quit? And if you did, like, were there ever times where you did quit?
Well, it kept me going. Shit, really. Teezy said, "Never give, never gave."
Never give, never gave.
Never give, never gave. So, and shit, he been saying that shit before he was rapping and before I was rapping with him. You feel me? But that shit just a motto. You feel me? Like, that's the slogan. That's the blueprint right there. You feel me? For life in general, really. But for me and my niggas, that's it. And then I just look at music like that. Like, I can never give. You feel me? I ain't never gave up, so why I'm gonna give up now? You feel me? Like, man, really, that's pretty much it. Yeah, never give, never give. That's why I never stop. I love this shit, though. You feel me? Like, I love this shit.
And it's gotta, like, you gotta have a passion for it too, right? Like, because if you didn't, like, and you have to be confident in like what you do. Like, if you, because have there ever been times though, like within those 10 years, where you like seriously thought, like, has it ever crossed your mind that you thought you might not be cut out for this shit?
Probably. It's just like when shit gets slow, or like I didn't make no money from rapping until I got paid for my streams like 2-3 months ago. You feel me? Like, and I only made pretty much probably like $2,400 off rap my whole rap career. My cousin was laughing at me. He said, "Nigga, how long you been rapping?" He said, "Nigga, you been rapping for 12 years, nigga. And how much you made?" I said, "I got $1,800 the other month." He said, "Shit, you made $1,800 your whole career."
He laughed at
me. You feel me? He was laughing at me. I'm like, man, this shit is like, it's a journey. You feel me? Like, and before I was young and I really didn't know what was going on, and I still don't know what's going on at the end of the day. You feel me? But I got a way to get paid for my music. You feel me? And I'm well known, you feel me, in my city. People know me, people fuck with my music, but I'm not that big of an artist to be demanding money for shows and shit, you feel me? Like, I've turned down a few shows because they wasn't paying, and I've done shows for free, you feel me? But I turned down the shows that wasn't paying because I'm tired of fucking performing for free, you feel me? Like that shit. Unless it's a big platform, if it's a big platform and they need me to come perform for free, you feel me, I'm gonna do it, you feel me, like, because it's exposure. But it be small fucking bar events, niggas like, "Oh yeah, come on, sell these tickets," and they ain't trying to give me none of my money that I'm bringing a crowd, you feel me, they supposed to give me a percentage. They don't be trying to do that shit, so I just turn them down and keep writing, you feel me. I'm working on some shit, bro. I'm gonna drop my first tape, like my solo shit, in November. It's gonna be called Brainwaves,
That's hard.
Yeah, Brainwaves. Like, that's my shit, bro. And I got like my own like little label, cuz I'm working on it, but it's called Brainwaves Music Group, you feel me? My pops hooked it up for me, cuz, and that's what I'm gonna release the tape under. It's called Brainwaves Music Presents. Bam.
You said it's in September? It's gonna come
November.
Oh, November.
November, so like mid-November. Like, mid-November, I'm going to post up some shit on the gram and some shit, you feel
me? Yeah. How many tracks gonna be on it?
Probably I got a lot of short songs, bro.
For real?
I got a lot of short songs. So it might be a lot of songs, but it might just be fucking 8 or 9, like 8 to 10 songs. I ain't gonna do niggas dirty. Because I got short songs, bro. Because I catch a vibe, you feel me? And when I catch a vibe, bro, I write it down, record it, and if that's all I feel, then that's what it's gonna be, you feel me? Like, I'm not really worried about making a 3-4 minute song, you feel me? A hook, verse. I was writing like that when I first started making music. I felt like music had to be so formatted, you feel me? And I learned that it's just you feel me? Like, if it's not me, if it's not my vibe, if my heart ain't in it, then I ain't gonna do it, bro. Nigga can't tell me, oh, Mikey, write this song, you feel me? Like, if it's something that I want to do, I'm gonna hop up in there and do it, you feel me? But like, nigga ain't got that vibe, I'm gonna just pass up on it, girl. Like,
yeah, I mean, at some point you have to, like, you can't be doing free shows and free features and that shit for everybody. You got to get something out of it, or else if you don't make that stance for yourself, it's like, when are you?
Yeah, when I'm gonna go get it, you feel me? And like, when is it gonna take a nigga serious type shit, you feel me? Like, I really do this shit, bro. Like,
hell yeah, I can see that.
This is what I like love to do. I love music, and like, shit, they gonna have to see that I really love it, you feel me?
Yeah, at least you're seeing some progress too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's also actually starting to pay dividends for you. But you had your most recent track I listened to, Writer's Block, right?
Yeah.
Writer's Block, I fuck with it. It was a short track too, like you were saying.
That's what. Yeah, it was. I fucking hadn't written nothing, you know. I said it in the song, you know. I hadn't written nothing, and it was bothering me, and I felt like I'm always a part of the music scene. Like, all my friends rap, you feel me? And so I'm in their videos and, you know, at their shows and shit. But I wasn't really producing nothing new. I wrote a lot of music a while ago, and I haven't really got to record it and release it how I wanted to, you know. So with all those songs being piled up, I really didn't have no creative bug, you feel me? Like, my mind was focused on do that shit. You got great music, get that shit done and put it out. That's what you need to put out, you know? And like, that shit bothered me, so I don't know, I was just going through some beats one day, I got a pack, and that shit came through, and that's the first thing that was on my mind. Shit, this Writer's Block got me high.
So that's basically like, cause you were going through like a creative block at that time.
Exactly, and that was a time I was home alone, bam, you feel me? I was just vibing, and it came out, and I left it at what it was, you feel me? But bar for bar, every bar in that motherfucking song is, I'm living it, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
I'm living it.
You kind of had that little YFN Lucci moment.
Yeah. Man, I get all kind of comparisons, bro.
For real?
Man, all kinds, but shit. My cousins hate when I do that. My big cousin Zeke, he hate when I do that. Yeah.
I think that shit hard, bro.
Man,
I like it.
That's like my motherfucking signature. I told him, I'm like, nigga, that's me. Nigga. He said, nigga, they like Mikey. I said, they like Mikey B because that's what Mikey B do.
Yeah, that's like, could be your like mustard on the beat type shit. Like, exactly like you said, your signature.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think too. Like, so obviously being in the game so long, you gotta have a lot of creative blocks, right? Like, throughout time. So what is it that you do to like push past those creative blocks?
Shit, bro, I really couldn't tell you. I just feel it, bro. Like, if I'm in a mood, good mood, bad mood, it's really, I'm never really by myself type shit, you feel me? Like, I'm always around a lot of people, so, and if they not doing music, then I'm not catching the music vibe type shit. I'm really listening to other people's music or listening to my old music or performing my music for people. It's no really time to really vibe out. So like, it's really just whenever I get some alone time and I feel like I'm not being productive. When I feel that I'm not being productive, that I haven't been productive, then I fucking really sit down and get on my shit. I write music because I know that I got this other shit done, you feel me? It's all in my head. I just need to lay the shit down on the beats and all that, you feel me? But that's what makes me sit stagnant sometimes, you feel me? Because I know I got work, but that's not enough work, you feel me? I catch myself sitting stagnant and I tell myself I gotta work harder, you feel me? Yeah. So that's how I get it.
So basically, like, anything that's going on in your life, you could rap about it, whether you're sad, whether you're happy.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I put it all in the music, bro. Like, whatever it is, cause it ain't really too many people to fucking talk to, you feel me? Like, I don't know if that's what niggas start rapping for, but like, niggas don't want to hear your bullshit, you feel me? Like, niggas don't want to hear how you feeling. Like, oh, bro, man, listen to my day, you feel me?
You kind of telling your day on the track.
On crib, I'm telling niggas my day on the track, you feel me? So
that's crazy.
I vent, bro. I vent, bro, you feel me? I vent when I rap, you feel me? If I want to feel good, I'm going to make myself feel good, you feel me? If I'm in a mood, I'm going to put that mood into music, you feel me? That's the only way I really know how to talk. Like, nigga out here talking to you right now, bro. This shit crazy. Nigga ain't held a conversation this long forever.
That's why I love doing this shit, bro. Because when else do you have a chance to be like, yo, let's sit down and have a conversation, like an open format like this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At our age, this doesn't really happen too often, bro. Everybody got...
I know one-on-ones, it's always be like people around them, and everybody got their own opinions and shit, you feel me? Like, so this shit real cool.
Hell yeah, especially in your industry, like you said, you're always around people 24/7.
Yeah.
So
you never really get a quiet moment, cause like it's hard to get a quiet moment.
Yeah. Do you ever feel pressure, like, because of the way music's changed, like with streaming now, like artists are putting music out like hotcakes, man. So do you feel the pressure to make more tracks than you ever had before and push out as much music as possible?
Man, I feel pressured because people that I know, like my friends that I do music with, like they consistently work and be putting out shit. I don't feel pressured by streams and shit. I feel like I'm the nigga that J. Cole talking about.
What you mean?
How he say, how many faking their streams,
getting
their plays from machines.
Middle child?
Yeah, that shit.
Okay.
Nigga, if you don't play my music, I will. You feel me? So I know Spotify pays so much for you to play, for so many streams, bro. I fucking got a phone, bro, and I stream my own music. Boom, my shit on repeat all day.
They don't discount
I'm a fucking Spotify user. Why, if they go let you play my music and fucking get paid, why ain't they go let me play my music and get paid?
So you found a little loophole in this shit.
Man, if ain't nobody else playing my shit, I am. And I'm getting paid from it, you feel me?
You got to.
So Spotify and streaming is the best thing that ever happened to me, bro. Like, that's what got a nigga paid, bro. Through some music. Like, that's how I'm getting paid through music right now. And it's not making me no bigger. You feel me? It's making my pocket. I got a line in my pockets with a few dollars, you feel me? But that's all to put into my craft, you feel me? Like, so I can. My thing is, I gotta stop waiting for invites or come. I'm gonna run my own shit. I'm gonna throw my own shit. You feel me? My own show. It's gonna be. I'm gonna headline it and have the homies perform, open up, all that shit. You feel me? Like, and that's what my streaming money is gonna do. Is go give me money to invest into myself. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
So I can pay myself for fucking performing. You feel me? Like, I don't need a nigga pay me for nothing. You feel me? And my boy, the homie, he in the music industry and shit. He been getting money for a while in the industry, and he told niggas, bro, don't sign no deal or whatever the fuck. He said, you don't need nothing that these record labels are offering you.
You see so many people now going their own route than ever before. Yeah,
bro. And my boy, he was signed to Def Jam, you feel me? And he big, bro. But he said, nigga, you don't need none of that shit. Anything that they go do for you, you can YouTube that shit, bro. You can YouTube that shit and learn it yourself and do it yourself, bro. Any marketing they go do, anything that they go do, you can figure it out yourself and do it, because they be fucking you, bro. You feel me? Like, so all I'm trying to do is get it how I can out of me, though. Like, I don't really need nobody else but the niggas I fuck with, you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
There's a lot of snakes in the music industry, right?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm staying away from it, you feel me?
Yeah.
Independent, you feel me? From the jump.
That's the way to go. Because you eat and you choose who eats too.
Exactly.
On your team.
Like, nigga, nobody, all that stream, like, how these niggas be, you know how if you go on Spotify, bro, and look up the Migos,
yeah,
them niggas got like 25 million streams on they first on 100 million streams. They ain't seeing none of that money, bro. They get that shit is a lot of money, bro. That they getting a lot of other money, but everybody with fucking millions of streams and shit, all these artists, them niggas don't be getting the money because they signed. You feel me?
You gotta think about how many people are getting a piece of the cake, bro. Like,
man, they don't see none of that money though. That's the cold part.
None of it.
They don't touch none of the streaming money, bro, because the fucking label is paying and promoting for that shit. They getting paid some other way, bro. The rappers and shit, they getting
like
paid some other way.
Or some shit.
Yeah, whatever the fuck they doing. But if you not doing this shit independent by yourself, nigga, you ain't getting none of that streaming money. And it's really not a lot of money when it come down to it. But if them niggas, if I was getting all them motherfucking streams like the Migos, 200 million streams, bro, nigga, I'll be in the cold, living in a nice ass house. You feel me? Because it's all coming to me.
Yeah,
you feel me?
True.
Like how I do it, it all come to me, bro. It don't go nowhere else. You feel me? Like it's just Michael doing this shit. You feel me?
Yeah, and now since the whole streaming thing is now an option, like you're able to do shit like that. Like it was so hard to break into the industry before streaming. Like what you gonna do, pass or tape to somebody by meeting
bro,
by
like,
chance?
That shit was bullshit. And I think I was on SoundCloud, not SoundCloud, iTunes, like 10th grade. The homie, rest in peace, Chaz. I did a song with him, and he put me on iTunes, and I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. But they had to pay for the song. Niggas wasn't buying shit. You feel me? But now, my shit on every fucking site. You feel me?
And you don't gotta pay Apple for it. You don't gotta pay Spotify.
I pay TuneCore $20 or some shit like that for a membership.
Is that like a distribution?
Yeah.
Okay.
TuneCore is the distribution like site, and they send all your shit to all the stores. You feel me? So pay TuneCore $20 to be a member, then pay $10 for every song you release, and they go fucking send it everywhere.
That's a small price to pay though, right?
Exactly, bro. I paid $10 for Writer's Block, and I made $2,000 off Writer's Block, basically. You feel me? Since Writer's Block been released, I done made over $2,000, bro.
Still off that one track.
Off the 3 songs that's there, but it's mostly Writer's Block. It's a 1-minute song. You feel me? And shit,
I'm gonna help you out, bro.
A day. Bro, 24 hours, bro, of Writer's Block is like 1,400 plays or some shit like that, bro. You need 338,000 plays, bro, in 30 days. 338,000 streams in 30 days to get $1,472 from Spotify, you feel me? That's how much they pay you for 338,000 streams. That's my plan, bro, to get that, double that up.
Hey, if you listening to this, you better play Writer's Block like 100 times. If every listener plays Writer's Block, like you gonna eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. Yeah. And look it up, man. It's on Spotify, iTunes, wherever they streaming music at, it's there. And search Mike Brain, MikeBrainn. You can put them capital too at the end too. Capital ones.
Capital, yeah. Press play at least 100 times. I'm gonna get you a couple 100 plays,
man.
bro.
Put that shit on repeat when you go to sleep. So if you gotta have your regular alarm clock and then your phone. So put your alarm clock so you can wake your ass up in the morning. Then press play on Writer's Block and put that shit on repeat, my nigga. Turn it down and take your ass to sleep.
I hope nobody from Spotify listens to this shit, bro.
Man, it don't even matter. They getting paid too. Why they gonna try to stop a nigga? You feel me? Like they eating, bro.
They eating me. Bro, if you think about it, that like Spotify, Apple is such a genius idea, bro. Cause you paying $10 a month for the subscription.
Yeah.
Think about it. When music was strictly like CDs and tapes,
yeah,
nobody was buying like 12 albums a year, bro. Now, if you're subscribed, it's like you're basically buying an album every month.
Yeah, you keep buying it.
It's so smart, bro. Yep. Like, I was buying maybe 2 albums a year.
They done whooped everybody, bro. Niggas you think you with it, bro. But you paying for music more than niggas ever have. You feel me?
But it's so worth it, bro, because you got access to unlimited albums. Like, it's a win-win. I never seen a situation like that where it's like a win-win. Because I mean, I feel like I do win because like you have access to so much music, bro. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, bro. It's a blessing. I'm glad they did that shit, bro. Cause SoundCloud was not it, bro. They was not giving a nigga no dollars.
Yeah, you couldn't make nothing off that, right?
Yeah, and you couldn't fucking, like, it's crazy because you can release whatever you want type shit. Damn near, like, I guess unless the beat is like really locked down, like unless it's a fucking Kanye West beat, bro. Like, because if you release music on SoundCloud type shit, they might not let you monetize your shit to get paid. You can release remixes, bro, through TuneCore and all that shit. You feel me? And get paid from it because you're not selling the music, they're streaming it. You feel me? So
because they show ads off your shit basically.
Exactly.
Too. But I mean, I will say though, for SoundCloud, a lot of rappers got big.
Hell yeah,
some
niggas did get paid off that shit, but they had like original beats, bro. You gotta have original beats, and I did a lot of music in the beginning of my career, bro, just off of YouTube
samples
beats, YouTube beats, like Lil Wayne type beats, you feel me? And we did all these beats or remixes to songs, and then you can't do nothing. You can't get no money from it, because YouTube ain't letting you really they not letting you monetize
basically whatever money you made is going to whoever made that beat,
exactly,
bro.
But you're not even exactly, and so they're not even going to allow you to monetize it to make some money, you feel me? Because it's not yours. And
the dude that made the shit originally is just sitting back collecting what you just made.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Because niggas is over here playing his beat, people get paid. It's different. YouTube pay you differently now. At first they used to just pay for the views. So it had to be 1 million different IP addresses.
Yeah, because they track IP addresses.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But now they pay you for streams too. They pay you for...
Oh, they do?
They pay you for plays too, bro. It's 2 different ways they pay you, I believe. Because I know the homie, his shit don't say 1 million plays, but he got... he had like $12,000 in his account for like over 1 million monetized YouTube views. For
YouTube.
Yeah, but monetized views is just like streams. You feel me? So he didn't know nothing about that shit.
When I made my channel, I'm pretty sure this is right. Like, you gotta have. They said, like, I looked at all that shit. Like, I was looking at info to see how you can monetize the videos. So I be releasing videos too. They say you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, you gotta have like 4,000 minutes of watch time, and then you gotta have some other shit in order to monetize your videos to be seen, like for people to put ads on them, basically. So that's, it's like, crazy. Bro, it's hard to eat.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, YouTube, they fucking niggas over. You might as well put your podcast on.
Bro, I got it on Apple and Spotify.
Oh yeah. How'd you release it though?
So I do the same thing. I go through a podcast called a host.
Oh, okay.
And I release my host to them, and there's something called like a RSS feed, some shit like that, and they send it out to like all the podcast distributors. So there's like 8 of them I'm on. It's like Google Podcasts, Spotify. So they release the shit for me, and like they're free, bro. So like it's where it's called Anchor.
And you get paid for your plays though?
So check it out, bro. You can eat off this podcast shit if you get sponsors, bro. Like, the biggest barrier to enter, though, if anybody's listening right now and they're trying to get into podcasting, is if you really think about it, like the podcasts that I listen to are big, it's because they were already famous before they started the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So they have credibility. So anybody that listens to a podcast, they think in their head, like, why am I going to listen to this guy? Like, why, like, why is what he's saying important? You know what I'm saying? So that's why the big celebrities that made podcasts do the best. You know what I'm saying? You rarely see somebody who wasn't famous before the podcast get big. But those like Joe Rogan, for example, he got the biggest podcast in the world.
I heard about his
shit. He makes probably about at least like $30K a episode off of from sponsors, and it goes the same way you
said.
Yeah,
streams. So they sponsor him like so they can have their commercials and shit or something.
Like in the beginning, he'll do like a 2-minute ad on like one brand, and another 2-minute ad, and then beginning and end. Bro,
because everybody watching.
Yeah, so I've been getting a little bread off the podcast shit too. Like the podcast host anchor, they gave me an ad. They sponsored me. And then I've been working with like local companies and shit. I got some shit in the work with Active. I got some shit in the work with some breweries and shit. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna provide me beer. I'm gonna drink the beer with my guests.
We're gonna
be like, damn, this is the best beer I ever had in my life, Mike.
Man.
You heard about
Hey man, we ran into a dude just like that. The dude, he has Wildfire Vodka or some shit like that, and it's like some fucking vodka, bro. But the homie Tech, that nigga, he seen him at the liquor store. He pulled up in the Sprinter, hopped out with boxes of vodka. Tech pressed him like, "Hey man, hey, what you doing? Where you going with that?" It's like, "Oh man, I'm trying to sell it to the store. You know, like I'm a new business out here."
Oh, so he's an alcohol distributor.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, there's money in that.
And he got a warehouse in the Cove, and he's like. And Tech chopped it up with him, like, yeah, man, we doing the music, we got this movement. He gave us like 10 bottles that day, his card and everything. Yeah, like 10 bottles and everything. He got like 2 little mini Sprinters, like 6-seaters. And I had a show in San Diego, and I tapped in, like, man, can we get one of them Sprinters, you feel me? And he came, drove to San Diego for free, bro, picked us up, brought boxes of vodka, everything, and like basically sponsored my trip to San Diego for my show.
With some vodka?
Yeah, his fucking Wildfire Vodka. We didn't really drink too much of that shit. We didn't really drink too much of that shit. Hey, I drank a whole bottle a few days.
Henny, huh?
Hey, I'm off the Henny, but I drank a few more bottles of that shit. I drank a bottle of that shit like a few days after the show.
It's not bad.
It's cool, bro.
Man, hey,
the homies be telling me stay away from it.
Why?
Because it's bad news.
It's bad news?
Yeah, it's bad news. But if you're trying to get a bottle of Wildfire Vodka for
you a plug?
Yeah, for the low, tap in with the crib. I'm here. I got the plug. That's like some jungle juice shit. You feel me? Like,
yeah, for real. Oh, that's on top of that shit.
You need that for the jungle juice.
The cheap, like.
Yeah, like get the party cracking.
Man, Henny needs to sponsor me, bro. As I know, we
man, Henny needs to sponsor my boy Sean Gotti. Long live Sean Gotti.
Oh, that's your boy, right?
Yeah,
he passed away.
Yeah, my boy just passed. Long live Shawnee. Man, he was the Henny god, and I'm telling you about when he passed, bro. I swear we probably cheers, bro. We probably drank 100 bottles of Henny, bro. Big gallons. We probably got like 15 in the closet because we didn't bring them to the candlelight.
Damn.
But yeah.
In his name?
In Shawnee name.
How did he pass, if you don't mind me asking?
Somebody killed him, man. Somebody shot him.
Damn.
Somebody, came and tried to take whatever the fuck he had, bro, and they shot him, you know. And it's heavy, bro, but you know, I'll be. Hey, he the one. Like, I love Sean so much. Long live Sean Gotti. Look, I love Sean so much because Sean, like, I only came to the OC like, you know, every other weekend, go turn up with the fam. You feel me? And Sean was like my big cousin, best friend. You feel me? So he was one of my best friends. And every time I came over, he showed love. You feel me? He showed love. Mikey, you want some of this? You want some of that? He was always cracking. You feel me? And I had just started really staying out there before he passed. And he when I got over there, like, I had seen him for the first time in a long time. He was like, "Hey, Mikey, what you doing?" You feel me? I told him about my music, about how I get paid for my streams. You feel me? And he was like, "What?" And I told him, I broke down the little numbers of how much you get paid. And I said, shit, if 10 people is streaming my shit like this, how I told him, you feel me? That's like $3 a month. No, I said, that's like $1,500 a month. Then he was like, shit, what about 20? He said, that's $3 a month. He said, shit, what about 40? I'm like, nigga, that's $6 a month. He said, how much that's gonna cost? Broke down the numbers, son. He like, probably, I'm like, $1,600. He said, drop $1,600 and we can make $6 in a month. I'm like, yeah. He said, bro, come back tomorrow. We go do it. You feel me? Come back. And him and the homie was trying to invest into the streaming. They wanted to buy the phones, make Spotify shit, and stream my music so we could eat off my shit you feel me? Like,
y'all were plotting.
Hey, plotting, bro. And I been kicked niggas that whole scenario. Like, bro, invest in my music, bro. Like, boom, I could buy these phones, do this, whoop. And Cud was the first. He said, Mike, he's just like, Mikey, what you doing? I broke it down. Like, this is what I'm doing. He like, bro, I'll give you $1,600 right now. You feel me?
On the
spot. On the spot, he was like, I'll give you $1,600. And they just had to go to the bank or some shit. The homie left. I ended up leaving. And then I came back to Sean house in the morning. They're like, man, Marvin went and got the money. You bullshitting. So, like, I missed out. Then Sean went out of town. Then Sean came back home. He went out of town. And we kicked it, boom. He said, I got to do something, I'm going to leave. And when I come back, we go run it. Because Sean left, and he came back early on a Sunday. And, Monday morning, 4 a.m., apparently he was killed. And
damn, that happened that fast?
That fast, bro. My son was just over there. I just had Pumbaa nigga on, the day before. I had him on Saturday or some shit, like on Sunday. And he, the Sunday before Sean left, so it's like Sunday, boom, Pumbaa had school in the morning on Monday. Sean had left, I guess, like around the same time, like the next day or some shit. You feel me? However the shit went down. My son was just there. Oh no, my son was just there. A week went by, boom, then it was Sunday to Monday type shit, you feel me? So a week later, after my son left from seeing Sean for the first time in a long time, you feel me? Shawnee was excited to see him. Gave him loads of snacks and shit. And Pumbaa was just chilling, cuz. And then next thing you know, Sean gone like a week later, you feel me?
That's crazy, man.
Man, yeah, that shit was like the heaviest shit that happened to me recently. Like, I lost a lot of people recently. But
does that make you think, like, just how obviously how short life is, but like, too, it's like, bro, like, you can die any fucking minute, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro, I've been in the house a lot, bro, since that shit happened, bro. I be getting in trouble a lot too, so I be trying to stay out the way. But nigga, I've been in the house, bro, like, because that shit is scary, bro. And it's like he was a good nigga, bro. Like, he had dough, you feel me? He had reasons. Niggas had reasons to envy him, you feel me? Like, niggas ain't had no reason to hate him, you feel me? Like, and whatever the fuck happened, and he gone, you know? But it just sucks that he's gone, bro. Like, he was a real good person, and he gone way too soon, bro. He like showed so much love and gave people so many opportunities off of his hustle, though, you feel me? Off money that he made, you feel me? Like, he opened doors for niggas, you feel me? Like, and somebody hated on that shit and took him away from us, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, and a lot of my new music, you feel me? Like, he in everything, you feel me? Like,
is that how you express, like, your hurt you feel in the music?
Yeah, like, I talk about him, I talk about whatever the fuck is going on, and I talk about how I'm getting out of it, or what I'm gonna do to get out of it, or what I'm going through, or what I'm doing while I'm going through it, you feel me?
Yeah. And long live Shawnee, man.
Yeah, long live Sean Gotti, man. I miss you, brother.
Oh, yeah. What did you think about Nipsey's death?
Oh, that shit fucked me up, bro. Yeah, I was with my baby moms at the time, and she was like, babe, Nipsey got shot. And I'm like, oh, you feel me? He'll be good.
Yeah.
And I was like sad, like kind of worried at first, but I was like, nah, he gonna be good. I wasn't really tripping. I was low-key asleep, really, when she woke me up and told me this shit. And then she showed me the video, and it was like Cud on the ground and shit. And that, like,
that shit was hard to see.
Yeah, it was hard to see. It made a nigga think, like, oh, maybe, like, that shit's heavier than we thought. But we just was waiting. I was just waiting to see that he was okay. And nigga got the news that he died. Nigga shed tears, you feel me? Like, that shit crazy. He put the blueprint out for niggas, you feel me? Like, I say M and Big is my favorite rappers, you feel me? Like, Big's influence. But Nip influenced Writer's Block.
He did?
Nip, that's Writer's Block, that whole flow, like, just the aggressiveness and the flow and you know, just the needing to tell the truth, you feel me? The needing to be authentic, you feel me? Like, that was Nip influence, you feel me? Like, and I can't say when. I think I wrote the shit right before he died, you feel me? I wrote it right before he died. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he hadn't died yet, and I wrote that verse.
Okay.
But yeah, that shit fucked me up, bro. And I went to the funeral.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went to the funeral. I ended up getting tickets online or whatever, the fucking tickets through the TV station, whatever, however they was giving them out. Yeah, so I went to the funeral. That shit was an experience, you feel me?
It was inside a church, right?
Nah, it was at the Staples Center.
Oh, that's right. It was
the Staples Center, nigga. It was thousands of people there, bro. You feel me? So I got up in there and got to celebrate Nip life, you feel me? And be a part of that shit. And like I was saying though, he put the blueprint down for niggas, bro. Like, and I said M and Big is my influence, you feel me? But that nigga, bro,
he was a businessman,
man. Businessman. I hope I can get my mind to where Cuz was. But his music was so like it. You felt that shit, cuz. You felt that shit, and that's how I want to be heard. Like he let niggas know that he wanted to be heard, and niggas listened. You feel me? Like, yeah. And that's how I want to deliver my shit, cuz. Yeah. Like,
that's gotta be inspiration to you, just because bro. Of like his journey's kind of similar, bro. Like, as far as just like how long he was in the game before shit actually picked up for him. Like, there's been documentaries I watched from him, you know, where like where he was selling his shit outside the block that he ended up opening his store at, you know what I'm saying? And like
and the craziest shit, I think I only sold my mixtape, nigga, like one time, nigga, like in high school. And I don't know, I can't remember nobody that bought that shit. The only person I know that bought that shit for a fact was Cody Dean. Cody fucking Dean. It was me and Cash. We had released a fucking mixtape, bro. And I remember, bro, like he was like the only nigga that bought the mixtape. You feel me? Like,
crazy how you remember shit like that.
I remember because he bought it and he like fucking was into me and Byron rapping. You feel me? Like, and like that nigga believed. And it's crazy because it's a lot of people that believe, bro. Like, and that's really why I continue to go. It's like, because I love it, you feel me? But if I'm not loving it, then I'm not about to be rapping, cuz, you feel me? Like I said, it's a vibe for me. It's me. It's what I feel. Mm-hmm. So I might let people down sometime because I'll be chilling, comfortable with what the fuck I got, and niggas want more, you feel me? But I want to give them more and I can give them more, but they don't really want more. Like, they want some new music type shit, but they just want to hear me rap type shit. So that's where Oh Mikey Spit that shit comes in. Okay. You feel me? Like, that's where that shit comes in. The pressure comes off when they just want to hear me rap. Okay. You feel me? And that's how I become stagnant type shit. But it's me ending up being stagnant, like sitting stagnant, but it's just me going through life and not really catching that vibe, bro. You feel me? Like, the shit that people like wasn't forced.
It wasn't forced?
It wasn't forced, you feel me? Like, it wasn't like, nigga, it was organic. It was natural. It's just what Michael did.
That you weren't begging nobody to listen to you.
Yeah,
you know
I wasn't.
saying?
You feel me? Like I'll be like, hey, bro, listen. But it was, I wrote it. It wasn't said. It wasn't Mikey, write this, or do this, Mikey. You feel me? It wasn't. Oh, can you do this for me? You feel me? Like, oh, like it wasn't that. It was because I vibed. That was what the fuck I wanted to do, and that's when you get the best of me. That's when I get the best of me, and I feel like people that really fuck with my music and shit, they respect that shit. And some people that fuck with my music and fuck with me don't understand the way I make music. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've gotten to it with my cousin recently. Not really gotten to it. He just said he doesn't believe in me anymore.
What?
Because
that's cold-blooded.
He wants a nigga to, Cuzzo want a nigga to do better. Because he think rap is cap to him. Like,
what you mean by that?
Like it's a facade. You feel me? It's you gotta portray this certain type of person for people to fuck with you. You feel me? You gotta be this fly nigga. The only thing you post, cause I'll say the only thing you post, you can't just be posting regular ass shit, Mikey. You gotta be fly when you post. You gotta go get a haircut. You gotta do this. You feel me? Like you gotta, and it's like that's rap cap, cuz like that's just big cap. You feel me? That's capping because at the end of the day, even though I'm fly in this moment, that's not how a nigga really living. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so niggas don't understand. Well, my cousin just didn't understand at the time, and he still don't, because that nigga be like, bro, you trash, you ain't fly enough, cuz some shit. He'd say some shit.
Man, well, I think it...
But it's tough love for my cousin, because that nigga know, like, that a nigga tight, you feel me? He want to hear me rap. He want to see me progress.
He's saying that to give you tough love?
Yeah, it's really tough love, but cuz is just a whole nother type of nigga. Like, he just go say how he feel, and if that's really how he feel, you feel me? Then shit. Then he go say it, and you go take that shit or leave it. You feel me? And I take it. You feel me? I take it, and I fucking do something with it. Like my latest verse is really talking about life. It's always him. It's it's any conversation that I really have or you know, life fucking roadblock type shit.
Okay.
And I put niggas in it. You feel me? Like I'll put anybody in my music. If you are a part of my life, you feel me, and I feel the need to speak on it, shit, then you go be my #1 hit if everybody like it. You
Bro,
feel me?
to speak on that, I remember back in like 8th grade, you made a song about the football team or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, on my mama, bro. I swear I was showering today, and I had already said yeah to you for the time. We had already locked it in. And I'm like, man, this nigga Levi better not say nothing about that bullshit ass song. Yo, we wasn't. It had to be freshman year because I rapped about the football team.
Yeah, exactly.
Like us to the varsity. You feel me?
Yeah,
I remember. And niggas love that shit, bro.
Bro, if you was just like, bro, if you ain't in a song, if you didn't get featured in a song, you ain't shit.
Yeah, you ain't shit. And a lot of niggas got featured in that song, bro.
Yeah.
And some of them niggas ain't shit to this day. But at the end of the day, you feel me? That's a whole nother story. But I swear I thought about that shit today. I said, I know Levi gonna remember because, nigga, we was on the football team. Nigga, everybody wanted to hear me rap that shit, cuz.
Yeah, because you was, like I said, you were the only one really on that rap shit.
The only one really rapping, bro. And it's crazy because a lot of fucking kids we went to school with rap now, bro.
Yeah, bro. A lot.
And I'm like,
a lot.
I'm like, damn, bro, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing? And the cold part is the ones that's rapping wasn't doing nothing in there. It's not like they was playing football or doing shit. They was just
kicking. Those
kids that was just at school type shit, you feel me?
Yep.
Like, no after school programs, nothing in between. They wasn't in ASB, no type of shit. Them niggas was just there. And they was in the circle when I was rapping and shit.
But they wasn't rapping.
They wasn't rapping.
It was rap capping.
Man. and it's crazy because it's like 2 people from school that didn't rap that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know that nigga real name, but Mike Pro.
Shit, I don't know Mike Pro.
I don't know Cuz real name.
That's
but Cuz tight.
Yeah.
Cuz tight, like he better than, like his Cuz. I did a competition years ago for B Mac the Queen. She was rapping with Hit Boy and H87 at the time, and I won the competition, but Mike Pro was in the competition.
Oh, for real?
And that nigga verse was hard. Like, bro, when I rap for me, you feel me? Like, so I come with the best that I got or however the fuck I feel. I don't ever think it's the best that I got at the end of the day. Like, that's what's crazy. Like, I come with some hot shit if it's hot to me, and it's not really the best that I got because I be like, damn, I could have said something better. But I already put so much work into this shit, and it's like, I don't be rewriting raps, cuz. Like, I feel like people in the industry or some shit, like, they'll change a verse or some shit. Like,
you mean like the first shit you wrote down you're going with?
Yeah, I'm going with it. Like, I'll start writing, and then maybe some shit I don't agree with, so I'll delete it and keep writing. But once I get that verse, once I get a 16 or however much I want to say, that's it. Like, that's what I'm gonna write, unless I write a whole nother verse. It's not like I'm gonna take half of that shit out. Like, I don't see how niggas be doing that. Like, it's not me. Like, I felt this, you feel me? So that's what's going. And it's always in the back of my head. I'm like, man, I could write another verse and do something different on it, but niggas go like this anyway, so I'm gonna save my creativity for the next track. Just give them more. They want more regardless, bro. You feel me? And that's what I learned. Niggas just want more, bro. If you give them a fucking 5-minute song or a 1-minute song.
I think it's smart too because people's attention spans is quick as shit anyways.
And it's crazy because a nigga ain't like, I play writer's block a lot, you feel me? And I see people vibe to it, and I see people get lost because niggas be like talking in between and shit, but they want to hear the song, but the song be over,
so they gotta replay it.
So they play it again.
Put money in your pocket.
Yeah, go ahead. Nigga, I'm out here eating, bro.
You
like,
got the strategy, RK. Bro. I see you.
Hey, bro. You feel me? Like, this shit easy, bro. Like, you just gotta do it, bro. You just gotta do it.
I feel it.
You gotta do it.
Yeah. Going back to what you said though, man. Like, it's really not that many people that are still doing what they do, like their passion was in high school, bro. It's like you. There's Eddie. Shout out to Eddie Elect. He's still DJing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was DJing going up. When we were in high school. He was like one of the only DJs, and he's still DJing. You know, there's some photographers like, you know, Saldana. He's still for doing photography. There's fucking Ty France, bro. He's
Ty France playing baseball, hitting home runs. Ty France, boom, spin, bro. Boom, high five again. You understand me? Hey, me and Ty used to do that shit playing football freshman year and shit. And we did that all through high school. Nigga, every time I seen him. And when I see him again, I'm gonna go to one of his games or some shit and like,
yeah, you got to
hit the fence like a streaker or some shit. And I'm gonna see Ty, boom, spin, nigga, before they pull me off.
You think he remembers that shit?
Man, hell yeah. Man, he gonna look at me and that nigga go, that's the only thing we ain't gotta say what's up, cuz like that's our whole dialogue when we see each other.
Just automatically.
Automatic.
Yeah, shout out to Ty, bro.
Yeah,
like,
shout out my nigga Ty France.
He doing big things with the Padres, bro.
Hell yeah, that nigga be hitting home runs, cuz I'm like, damn, bro, I should have played baseball.
Bro, we play the wrong sport, bro.
I know, honestly. Bro.
You see how much they be getting paid to just do some like,
bro, these niggas be out there playing baseball and getting rich.
That's where the real money.
We was trying to play football and get hit.
Shit, got CTE, all type of shit, bro. I don't got CTE, but like, who knows, bro? Maybe like I'll feel that shit a little bit later, you know.
Man.
Well, see, remember you got your jaw broken and you got your shit shut like 50 Cent?
What's that nigga name? Josh Wiley. Remember
Josh Wiley.
He fucking transferred from, what was that school?
Western Christian, some shit like that.
Western Christian. And that nigga Peter was telling everybody, yeah, I did it. Nah, like, man, bullshit ass nigga, bro. It was let me tell y'all the story. It was summer.
We was in fall camp.
Yeah, fall camp, some shit. We had just got our pads and shit, our helmets, but we just went to practice at Shells, just the helmet. And at the end of practice, boom, we put our helmets on the side, on the fence and shit, and it was fucking 20% drills and shit. Walkthroughs. And I fucking ran like a 39 toss, was trying to be a fucking running back and cut back, cause I know nobody's gonna tackle me, nigga.
Hey, you was on a good rotation too, as far as this like like primed to have a good season, you know?
Bruh, I was about to go nuts, bro. We was about to go in. And nigga, I cut back, and this nigga Josh Wiley really tackled me, bro. Like, fucking top of his head in my chin, cuz, right here.
Bro.
Boom, like, wrapped up in some more shit, bro. And I hit the ground, popped up tripping. Who the fuck? And then blood just started flying out my mouth. Then I got a big gap in my teeth.
Bro. I remember that shit.
I was hot. I was big tripping. I was trying to squabble every nigga out there. Nigga, but then I looked in the little car window. It looked like my tooth was missing, my nigga, but my jaw was split down the middle. So it was like a big ass fucking gap. I called my granny like, Granny, we gotta go to the dentist. I lost a tooth. I got there. They said my shit was broke.
You had your shit jawed up like 50 Cent,
wired
bro.
shut. Yeah, nigga, wired shut, bro, for 6 weeks.
You couldn't rap. You couldn't do shit.
Nigga, I rapped. I swear I made a song like this. I tried. This is how I know. Like I said earlier, like that. Some beats be like fucking locked. I tried to do Through the Wire by fucking Kanye West.
Oh, you did?
Nigga, you can't get the beat.
You can't?
Try to find that beat on your off day, nigga.
Through the Wire.
Through the Wire.
Instrumental.
Yeah, try to find that beat. You ain't never gonna find it unless it's a remake.
How come?
Because that shit is like locked, bro. Like Kanye West, his copyrights for that shit is like so official.
Drake's is like that too, bro. I know.
But a lot of niggas remake that now. Niggas remake his beats.
Oh really?
At that time, nigga, it was a lot of producers remaking shit, but it wasn't like tight beat. You know, like how it is now, everything is tight beat. You can find any type of rapper type beat. And I believe at that time, niggas didn't have that shit like that. Niggas wasn't making beats like that. And it was 2 beats that did that shit to me. Well, it was Through the Wire I couldn't find, so I think I found another Kanye beat, and I recorded on it and tried to release it, and SoundCloud wouldn't let me release it. And I did what's that shit? I think it's Misunderstood by Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah. And
his sample won't let you use that beat.
His sample? How the fuck he get to use it then?
Cause he paid for that sample, and whoever the fuck is singing on that song ain't letting you use the beat. It don't say Lil Wayne. It say.
So he made a type of deal where like only he could use it.
Nigga, when they gotta contact them people, bro, or some shit like that to use them samples. Like if it's a big artist, they contact their people or the artist or some shit, and they get approved to use that shit, bro. Like nigga, that fucking, I don't know for sure about that song, but that What You Need. What you need?
Oh yeah, Kanye song.
That
yeah.
shit. Nigga, they gotta get approved to use that nigga voice. I forgot who that is saying.
Oh, it's Otis, right?
Yeah, Otis. Yeah. They have to get that fucking voice approved. Niggas can't just use these niggas' voices, bro. People get paid for everything. Nigga, you'll get paid for everything nowadays, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how they pay you on whatever the fuck you said you put your podcast
the
through.
host.
But yeah, through hosts. But you can put this shit on you can put your short ones through TuneCore or some shit like that, and they'll post them to YouTube for you or some shit. You can monetize your views because it ain't on music or nothing shit like that. Boom.
If I put the ad, I pre-record an ad, I throw it on there. They basically pay me like a penny per play, basically. Oh,
per play, yeah.
Essentially.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
basically a penny, or are you getting a whole penny?
Yeah, per stream. So if I really want to, I could eat off that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what most people play is like. A little bit. It's never a penny. I don't know who fucking pays a penny. I think the closest person paying a penny is like Xbox Music.
What the fuck?
I believe Xbox Music pays more than Napster, and the only person that pays as much as Napster is Tidal.
Who's using Xbox Music though?
I don't fucking know, but they pay the most, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wish I had 100 Xboxes so I can press play on my song.
That's the hard part about that.
And put it on repeat, bro. Watch, I'm gonna get some money, nigga. I'm gonna buy 10,000 phones, nigga. You'll be like, how am I gonna get rich? I did it myself,
finesse
nigga.
the system. But you gotta think about how many artists do that. You ever think about that? Like, how many
That's what I think, bro. Like,
out?
niggas gotta know because J. Cole said it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I didn't figure this shit out. My dad figured this shit out. I don't know how he figured it out, but we been had music on Spotify and iTunes and all that shit. I released my first song 2017, bro. And I used to get cents from that shit, you feel me? And I don't know what the fuck made him think or who told him something, but it's really common fucking sense though, you feel me? It's really
true.
Nigga, if they paying for the streams, who the fuck is playing it? Nigga, you can buy all the phones you want and make all the emails you want, nigga, and pay your motherfucking self.
That's
you
crazy.
Feel me? You can do it all by yourself. That's what I'm saying, nigga. You can get rich off your motherfucking podcast by yourself, nigga.
Yeah.
And that'll be your reason for niggas to come fuck with you. Like, damn, why? How the fuck this nigga had just boom niggas he went to school with? You feel me? Like, and like a few people you look up to. How the fuck did he get this big? But you just fucking invested into yourself.
Yeah.
Found a way to get to eat. You feel me? And built your fucking brand. You feel me? And that's what I'm doing, bro. Everything I'm about to get through this music, bro. Like when the big check hit, bro. Like when I really start getting them, damn, like $5,000-$10,000 checks, cause a nigga can get that just through streaming, bro. I don't need nobody to pay me for a show. I don't need to do no music. All I need to do is write music and record it, bro, and release it. I don't gotta release nothing else, bro. My whole thing, I don't gotta release no more music, bro, and I can get rich, bro.
That's crazy.
You feel me? I just gotta pay $10 a month for writer's block. $10 a month and buy as many devices I want, sign up and keep paying, and I can get rich, bro.
But the dope part about it though is your shit is actually hard, you know what I'm saying? But
so,
you could be a square.
So niggas really listen to it, you feel me? Like, and niggas feel the shit, you feel me? But it's like, I just don't, honestly, bro, I ain't got time for another nigga to get me paid. You feel me?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go get it, bro. I'm gonna let niggas know. Niggas go see I'm gonna go get it. And they be like, damn, how the nigga Mikey get there? You feel me? And nigga, I'm gonna be like, play that J. Cole.
It's just a one-liner you gotta listen to. Man. But it's crazy because that's like even validation too. Like if somebody sees that you have 400,000 or 500,000 streams on a song or some shit, that they're just like,
yeah, right. Okay, he got 430K.
Damn. So it's like, okay, so if I'm seeing that and in my head I'm like, is this good? Like, do I think this is good or am I just tripping? And then I see it had 430,000 streams. It's like, yo, it's good. Validation. You're giving you credibility. Yeah. And then two, you could get shows off that, right? Because promoters, it's just like, it's like, yo, I have 500,000 streams on this one song. He ain't lying. 439,448. I was reading that wrong.
Yep, and so the last 28 days, I got 86K, bro. Look, last 28 days, 86K on writer's block.
Yeah, so it's like a resume, bro. Yeah, like your streams now at this point. It's like.
Exactly. This is, like, bro, if nobody else doing it, y'all niggas need to tap in and do it. My dad probably mad because I gave up the game. But shit, man, like, this my first interview. I needed something to talk about, nigga. Shit.
Nah.
But look, keep it G. Like, look, 9K yesterday. Yeah. What's today? The 28th?
28th.
Yesterday, 9K.
He over here looking at the analytics.
Nigga, August 26th, 8.2K. August 25th, 10.3K, 9.3K. You feel me? And then there's days where it's nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's
you
crazy.
Feel me? It's days where it's 100, 400, 3 plays, 1 play. You feel me? Like, but at the end of the day, this shit work. You feel me? And until niggas really fuck with Mike B, you feel me? Like, I'ma eat off these motherfucking streams. You feel me? And I'ma keep progressing. I'ma keep making new music. I'ma keep dropping hot shit. And nigga, when the nigga make it to the top, everybody that was like, ooh, I don't know, bro. I'm got something else to do. Y'all niggas ain't even getting a general admission, bro.
Let them know. Let them know.
Y'all niggas, y'all probably get general admission to one show, bro, just so you can see, cuz. But after that, I'm going to make sure I got all y'all IDs and y'all banned from the shows. I don't even want your dollars, cuz. Crib Street. Nigga, hey, because, bro, like, it's so many people that believe and that never gave up, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And those are people I love and respect, you feel me? Because, nigga, without them believing and never giving up, nigga, then I would have stopped believing and gave up, you feel me? Like, so to keep it G, shit, I love everybody that love me.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then fuck you, Crib Street.
Hey, I like it. It's crazy, isn't it, that when, let's say you when you do make it, how many people are gonna hit you up like, bro, I always believed in you. I always knew, like.
And now I get, like, I mean, cause I already get a lot of messages and shit, bro. And I'm still Michael, cuz, you feel me? Like, I wish I was that success story already, you feel me? But I'm still working, cuz.
Bro, you still young.
Man, I'm young, bro, and it's gonna happen. You feel me? Like, it's God's plan, you feel me? Like, but it's crazy, like, how many people tap in, you feel me? And it's certain people that tap in from afar, you feel me? So then, like, the people that tap in from afar and really keep tapping in, I fuck with it. It's the people that tap in that's close to me, you feel me? Like, I believe. And then, nigga, if I'm an Uber for $50 to the Cove, or I can get a homie 25 to bring me to the Cove, and they got something else to do, you feel me? Them the niggas that's not getting general admission, cuz.
Okay,
you're not getting general admission, cuz. You're not getting no ticket, cuz. You gotta watch the show from the outside, cuz. Crib Street, bro.
Okay.
Like, I don't give a fuck if I might just be opening up for your favorite artist, nigga. They ain't even gonna let you in the building, cuz Mike BraiNN there, you feel me?
Damn.
And that's how I feel about the situation, bro.
So you're on your savage shit right now.
Because niggas be bullshit, bro. And if you believe, then believe. And if you don't,
stay out your way.
Yeah, stay the fuck out my way, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm on the way, bro. Like, and it's original, bro. It's authentic. Shout out my nigga Teezy. It's authentic. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
people fuck with that now, man. It's all about the authentic shit.
Bro,
that influencer shit, I feel like, is really starting to get washed because it's so saturated and people are craving that authenticity.
Yeah.
You know? So if you keep that shit coming,
yeah,
bruh.
Exactly. I just need visuals, you feel me, to show, like, so people can see what I'm saying. But they already be seeing it, you feel me? Like, they can see it through my music. Like, niggas be like, yeah, bro, you really be breaking it down, you feel me? Like, and then on some fader shit, cause like, I'll really break it down to them. Like, I done got into it with the homegirl about some shit about Nipsey or some shit. We was talking about, like, rappers and being authentic type shit, like saying what they really mean and type shit. And she was just trying to, like, make a fucking point. She was just trying to win the argument. You feel me? But I broke down my bars to her, you feel me? I'm like, I broke them down. I'm like, yeah, nigga, everything 100%. I said, shit, maybe 95%, nigga, real, you feel me? Maybe 5% nigga was fabricated, nigga, or fictional, nigga, but it was like, you feel me, it's accounted for, like, nigga, you feel me, like, that shit's checked off, nigga. I took inventory for that shit, cuz, you feel me, like, nigga, you know why I said it, you feel me, like, you're always gonna know why like, I can let you know why I say the things that I say, you feel me? And a lot of rappers, like I said, I be watching Rap Genius and shit. I fuck with No Cap, Big Tough right now, because before Sean died, he was like, man, Mikey, play No Cap, play No Cap. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. And I played a song for him. Like, he told me to play what song, and I heard the song, and it was tight. It was called Ghetto Angels. And so after Sean passed, nigga, that was my song, nigga, and everybody hated me. I was faded off the Henny. niggas, I'm like, man, play No Cap.
You turn into the
Ghetto Angels, you feel me? These niggas like, man, Mike, you want to hear that? I said, this what Sean want to hear. This what Sean want to hear. So that's everybody's slogan. Every time they see me now, this what Sean want to hear.
This what Sean want to hear?
Yeah, this what Sean want to hear. Because shit, yeah, I love that. Like, that Ghetto Angels is some real shit. And I learned that he ain't capping in that shit at all. Like, his whole little storyline behind it is real official. And then, who was the other nigga? I said, No Cap. I was thinking of somebody else too, but their music is like straight up right now. Like, oh, it was Lil Tecca. It was Lil Tecca, and his shit ain't. You feel me? Like, it's not real. He told Rap Genius, niggas like, man, I was just rapping. See, some niggas can rap, and I envy niggas like that. I envy niggas that can just rap and say whatever the fuck they want. You know, like Lil Tecca, he said, I got 2 twin Glocks, like whatever the fuck. He got a song called Ransom, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And he's talking about all type of bullshit, like how I rapped when I first started rapping, you feel me? Like, I told you I first started rapping. He talking about all the bullshit, and so when he gets on Rap Genius, they're like, man, so what about these bars? He's like, man, honestly, I ain't never had no gun, never held a gun, never had I ain't never too thick. My girlfriend skinny, like shit like that, you feel me? Like, he dissected his bars and told niggas he wasn't telling the truth, you feel me?
Okay.
And like those 2 interviews, like those 2 Rap Geniuses, because No Cap broke down his story, and Lil Tecca broke down the reason why he said all the shit he said. Like, and that's the type of shit I feel, because there's moments that I want to make just music that people fuck with, like they can dance to and all that shit. It's hard for me to make that type of music, bro, because I don't be feeling like that. Like
fun type of party shit.
Like the way niggas say, like, bitch bust down, Tatiana, all the shit that niggas be saying, like that nigga One Take J tight, like, man, I be
he was on Mustard's tape, right?
Yeah, that nigga, yeah. Wait, hold up, I'm about to turn this shit up. Yeah. Ride through the city with, like shit like that. Nigga, I be off the same shit, but that's not the shit that I feel when I rap.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't vibe, like, that's not the vibe I catch when I rap.
But you fuck with it as far as
I fuck with it tough. You feel me? Like, it's good music. That shit is music that I would love to make. But something, and like, and I'm not saying that he not living that life, but for per se Lil Tecca or whatever, like how he just rapped about whatever the fuck he wanted to. I feel like that I made this authentic rap for my career. For me, like I like pump it up to where it slows me down type shit, to where I can't make, like, I limit myself to making certain kind of music, because I don't want to be talking about big booty bitches and bust down rollies and shit.
Yeah. Because
that's not what the fuck I'm doing. You feel me? But I know that niggas like that shit. You feel me? So in my head, like, as an artist, it's like as an entertainer, I'm like, boom, we need to think like that and just do it. Rap. Make it a story. Make it fun. Make it a song. But every time shit starts to come out, bro, it be big real life.
It's okay though, bro, because there's rappers that are like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Mosey and like fucking like Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? Like they're Nip real shit.
Yeah, he made it. I think Cuz got like one. He got like 2 that I can even think of right off the bat. That's like a party song, and it's
they're probably features too, huh?
It's with him and YG. That you bro, shut up. That shit, and then him and RJ. He's like popular thing, the popular thing.
RJ,
like other than that, like those are 2 upbeat songs. I know Nip probably got some more upbeat shit that can play in the club, like, but those are like upbeat shits that's really club bangers. Other than that, Cuz was spitting knowledge damn near on everything, or really big gang banger. You feel me? Like it's really nothing that like niggas turn up to it because they can feel it, you feel me? Because niggas is from that section, niggas is from that side, they live that type of lifestyle. So you can play that in the club and niggas will fuck with it, you feel me? But at the end of the day, Cuz didn't really release a lot of club bangers like that. You feel
it's
me?
because he was with those artists. Like RJ, you can play that shit at club anytime. YG, you can play that shit in a club. Well, any Nipsey solo track, they're not playing at the club.
They're not really playing that, cuz like they might play Dedication because Kendrick on it now and they can speed it up. You feel me? Like I don't know if I heard that in the bar before or a club, but they not really playing too much Nip in the club or the bar. You feel me?
Yeah, they definitely not. What other artists you feeling right now?
I really I mean, bruh, I fuck with Gates 100% heavy.
Kevin Gates?
Yeah, I fuck with Chance 100% heavy.
Chance a rapper.
He can't do no wrong in my eyes.
What you think about that new album?
Man, amazing. It's godly. It's godlike. It's not what everybody wanted to hear. You feel me? It's not. Even when I first listened to it, everything wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Bro, you were one of the first people on Chance. Straight up.
Street, bro.
You I think, bro, back then,
I was listening to fucking Brain Cells live, bro. I was like, Chance had 5 Day out. He hadn't even dropped 10 Day. You feel me? I got a tweet that I got a screenshot and a tweet, nigga, that I saved from Spitter, nigga. And it's like from 2013 or some shit, maybe 2012, maybe even before, I don't know. But he's like, nigga, Mikey the first nigga to put, like, Mikey been put niggas on Chance, you feel me? Mikey been listening to Chance. And the nigga that really played Chance first was Cody Big Brother, I believe, the homie Bubba. He played that fuck you talking about. And that was the first song I heard by Chance. But that's like one of my biggest influences in life, bro. Like, and I swear I made a song. I did Codeine Cups. It was a beat called Codeine Cups. And I did that beat, and Chance did Burn This City. And he said, burn it down. Too loud, too dangerous for you to turn it down. Bad bitches running around like shirtless now. That shit was lit, bro. And my verse for Codeine Cups was similar. And I said some shit. I don't even know what the fuck I said. I know I was like, burn it down, though. Like, just like him. And I like came up, burn it down. Mm-hmm. And then he released this song called fucking Living in Vain with this female on there. And he spit this verse, and I swear he was talking to me because
he felt that
because shit. He had released, because I always listen to Brain Cells, and then he released Brain Cells on 10 Day, the real album. You feel me? His first video was Brain Cells, and that shit, he switched the beat and all type of shit. So I hit him on Twitter like, bro, this shit weak. Like, man, you should have kept it original. And he replied back to me, true. He did. And that shit was like the coolest thing in the world to me. I'm like 9th grade, like 9th, 10th grade, you feel me? Like,
then you on him back then?
Yeah, niggas 9th, 10th grade, cuz. Like, that, he the same age as us, you feel me?
Yeah. So people didn't really, like, acid rap still when that shit came out.
Yeah, that's their first shit that niggas heard. I was 5 Day, cuz. He didn't even have 10 Day out, cuz. You feel me? But yeah, he replied to my tweet and was like, true, you feel me? So then I did. And he was big as fuck to me. He wasn't big to nobody else. And niggas didn't even know who Chance was, really. And he had a big following, though, at the time, though. Really, he was blowing up. He was doing live shows in Chicago and shit. And this nigga, like, he did that verse, and then I did mine, and I released a song. And I swear I sent it to him and some more shit. And he was like, in his verse, he said, that song sounds just like my shit, dog. Come on. I used to hit stains too. Like, I used to lick niggas too. I used to rob niggas too.
Oh, okay.
Like, he said, come on, that song sounds just like my shit, dog.
You think that was
and at the time, nigga, I was, I'm a kid. I'm like probably 15, 16 years old. I'm like, man, this nigga was talking to me, cuz he heard the song. I just replied to him. You feel me? Like, Chance is like one of my biggest fucking influences, bro. Like, I love Chance's music because I started fucking like I started harmonizing before I heard Chance's music, because the first song I heard by Chance was Fuck You Talking About. So he wasn't singing or nothing, you feel me? Like, so I already found like a little voice to harmonize and sing and shit. But Chance like enhanced the shit because niggas was like, oh, you sound like Chance Lucci. And I'm like, nah, nigga, that I would hope to sound like her, you feel me? Like, you feel me? But so that's like where it stuck, because when I switched my flow and I started like singing on hooks and shit, I used to write hooks for niggas and shit and sing and shit. Like, but not really singing, harmonizing. I can't sing, but harmonizing it. And people fell in love with that shit. That's when I started doing the well, all right, yeah. Jamie Kennedy sent me a song the other day. And at the beginning of his song, he said,
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Jamie. He said, well, all right, yeah. And I'm like, bro, I love that shit. You feel me? Because that was like my fucking mustard on the beat. You feel me? I used to always say, well, all right, yeah, whatever the fuck. And so, like, just me harmonizing and growing as an artist and talking about real shit made people be like, oh, yeah, that's kind of like how Chance did it. You feel me? I'm like, I don't sound like Cud, but I am influenced by Cud. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Kevin Gates, I'm influenced by him. And Biggie, I'm influenced by him. Eminem, I'm influenced. I love his music. I don't think I really made too much music that, shows and, like, looks like his or some shit, sounds like his.
Yeah.
What's his name? I have a song with my dad, Yuck. This is when I was growing as an artist. I was telling you, like, I learned how to be like an ABC rapper, like 1, 2, 3, make it real simple but tight. You feel me? As best as, like, as cool as I could make it. And I was and this is when I found out that I didn't want to cap no more. I'm not capping. You feel me? Like, I needed to keep shit all the way G. And I redid Yuck by 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. And at that time, niggas was rapping like Lil Wayne. Like, it was cool, or Wayne was rapping like everybody else. Like, he would get on niggas' songs and do his own shit. He would do his own shit, but then he'll do they shit too, you feel me?
Yeah.
So at that time, I was like, okay, I'ma imitate this person, you feel me? So I imitated Wayne on 6'7". I did that song at the time on that that shit 6 foot or whatever. And multiple songs I imitated artists and I like used their style, but Michael's life. And so I fucking did 2 Chainz. I was like, man, this is the hardest nigga at the time. So I did 2 Chainz, but it was all my real life, bro. And I didn't realize how much I studied Chainz at that time, because I felt like, man, the reason why I studied 2 Chainz so much and I was infatuated with his artistry was because he was fucking Titty Boy and he was Duffel Bag Boy, and that shit was weak, and Wayne was on it, and it was tight.
Yeah.
And
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's verse, that's
Wayne
the only part I cared about.
Wayne made it tight. And then fucking 2 Chainz reinvented itself with fucking the True Religion shit, and he was watch out, little bitch, whatever the fuck. It was shit way before that, but he was cracking, bro.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm like, man, he was the hottest nigga rapping at that time, bro.
When you talk about ATL being on top right now, like, he was one of the first dudes at the ATL.
Niggas that brought it back up, like, because T.I. always, there's a lot of niggas that was always from there. Atlanta never really fell off, but he made Atlanta buzz, nigga. Before, like, he the first, like, the only niggas that made Atlanta buzz more than Cud was, like, the Migos, nigga.
Future.
Yeah, Future and the Migos and shit. And before that, it was T.I. and shit, and other niggas from Atlanta, whatever, however it go. Nigga, don't quote me, cuz I don't give a fuck. But this nigga, 2 Chainz, Cud on Yuck, he just was aggressive and I did it. Like, I listened to the song so much after I did it, and I stopped listening to 2 Chainz and shit. I stopped listening to that song. I'm listening to my song, like, I know the bar for bar, and I'm like, oh, this shit hard. Like, this shit really good. You feel me? I'm like, damn, this is really good. Like, you gassed this shit. Like, it's one of my favorite songs, like, that I'm barring on. You feel me? Like, just bars and shit. And I knew why I rapped like that. I knew that it was because of 2 Chainz. I was trying to imitate Cud, and I was trying to go as hard as he did. But until, like, a week ago, bro, I hadn't heard that fucking song Yuck until, like, since I recorded it myself, I hadn't heard the original song. I recorded that shit in, like, 2012, bro, whenever the fuck the song came out, 2013. And I listen to my song all the time. And so I listened to fucking the real Yuck song with my cousin the other day, and he was, and like the swag in it, like he said some shit about a funeral. I say, About to have a funeral in the studio because I killed the beat. Ugh, God rest his soul. Chain said, like, nothing that I said, but the same exact, like, melody. I just changed the words.
Okay.
You feel me? But that's when I was learning how to rap, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I didn't know all that to say. That's how I learned how to rap. Like, I learned the 1, 2, 3, boom, like, just, I'm fly.
It's what makes shit catchy.
You feel me?
Right?
Yeah, it made it catchy. So it just built. It was just boom, 1, 2, 3. I gotta have a car, some fly shoes, a bad bitch, some diamonds. That's what I used to rap about or some shit, and a gun. Boom. Then it went from the same 1, 2, 3 metaphors to less of that shit because niggas knew I was not that nigga. Like, nigga, I'm fucking 13 years old. You feel me? Like, and then it went to fucking like real life, like just being as cool, being the coolest Michael I could be. You feel me? Making people like me for me, not me for fucking, you know, being the guy that's rapping about a gun or some shit. Or rapping about bitches shaking ass in my face. And you feel me? Like, I'm 13 years old. You feel me? Like, I like start switching it up, bro. And I grew from that shit. You feel me?
Yeah. But that whole mindset of you, how did you develop that? Like, you know what I mean?
I wanted to be real. I wanted to be authentic. I don't know how I really developed it. I wanted to grow. I knew I got tired of niggas rapping about shit that they didn't have, or I got tired of being a nigga rapping about shit that I didn't have. I was embarrassed. I would be embarrassed to rap. I knew I was good. I knew the shit that I was saying was tight, but it got to the point where I was around niggas that was really doing shit or really had something. I start being with older niggas when I was young, and these niggas, like, I know they feel my bars, you feel me, but they know this little nigga ain't doing that shit, you feel me? So like, I didn't want to be like that shit still made me feel square. It still made me not feel like I was that nigga, you feel me? Like, and now when I rap, cuz, like, you can't say nothing in my rap that I'm not living, that I didn't do. Like, it's not happening, you feel me? Yeah. Like, and that's what makes me confident in my raps. That's what makes me, you feel me, move how I move when I do it, you feel me? Like, if you talking about some bullshit, you can amp yourself up. And it's niggas that really talk about big bullshit and they look aggressive and they talk that shit and they make it look like they walking that shit, you feel me? But in the back of their mind, you feel me? They gotta sleep. They gotta go to sleep with that shit on their mind. You feel me? I gotta go to sleep with that shit on my mind. Me not being authentic, me not being really real, me not being Mike B. You feel me? Like, so I can't rap about shit that I don't got, or I can't rap about winning a fight if I lost. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna be like, nigga, I took that L. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, nigga, I learned from this. You feel me? I have a drinking problem, cause I be fucked up or some shit. Like, nigga, I'm gonna put that shit in a rap, cuz. Feel my beef with my bitch. If it's my side bitch, my main bitch, one of my baby mamas, if I'm beef with them, I'm gonna put it in the music. You feel me? Because that's how I express myself, and that's the only way I can make a nigga feel me. Yeah. I can't make you feel me off some shit that I don't feel.
Yeah. And you think about it too, like, when you do make it, it's gonna make it that much sweeter because you could be okay with like what you put out. Exactly. I'm sure there's dudes out there right now that have mills right now that fucking hate themselves because they hate singing about what they're doing, but they know it sells, so they gotta do it.
Man, regardless. The homie, he big in the music industry. I talked about him earlier. I ain't saying his name, but he did like some albums and shit. He was signed to Def Jam and did some albums and shit. And he like, man, they basically fucking him, bro. And he did shit. The last album is gas. It's like one of his best albums to me, but he did it just to get away. You feel me? Like, niggas do shit just to. Some niggas do it just because, bro, like, just because it's a job. And that's what I never wanted to make music, bro, a job, you feel me? And that's what I haven't made it, you feel me? It's fun to me. And that's why I'm fucking, you know, comfortable fucking rapping. Of course, who don't want to fucking stage dive, my nigga, you feel me? And be a millionaire and all that shit. But these niggas ain't making millions off rapping. That's what the homie told me. Homie told me, nigga, I got $1 million check. He didn't tell me, he told my big cousin, but I talked to him on the phone the other day while my cousin was on the phone. And he like, nigga, basically, nigga got $1 million check. Nigga, before he touched it, it was down to $400,000. how is all y'all niggas taking $600,000, nigga, when I'm the man making the money? You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's when he told me, nigga, you don't need no motherfucking label, none of that. Anything that the niggas said they go give you, you can do it yourself. YouTube it, bro.
Yep.
Everything is on fucking YouTube.
There's
bro.
no excuse nowadays.
No
There's
excuse.
YouTube, Google. You can you got all that shit for yourself, man. So it's good to see that you're doing that, using that shit as a resource, honestly.
Yeah, bro. It's a blessing, bro. Hey, I got pissed, bro. You gotta pause.
Go now. We gonna pause it, bro. I got pissed. Yeah. So what can people expect from you in the next like 1 to 2 years as far as music and shows?
Everything's coming in November, man. I'm gonna hold off from shows. Well, no, I'm gonna release some music. So when it's August, so I'm gonna release a song in September and October. I'm gonna release one each month, just to keep y'all on some shit and release some new content and shit on Instagram. But I'm not gonna do my album. My EP is coming out in November. And that's when I'm going to do a lot of shows. That's when all the shows really go come in. And if I got anything that comes up before then, you know, I'm going to post it. So y'all tap in, stay posted on my Instagram. My Instagram is @MikeBrain. I know my boy go post it up.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm going to post it up there.
Me, so.
And then, so you're going to do some shows here and there?
Yeah, some shows. Like, most likely, all the shows that I'm going to set up are going to be in November, like just building up to, I'm probably going to release the album or the EP at the end of November. My birthday in November, so I'm going to really release a song that day on November 4th. Then at the end of the month, that's when the tape go drop, you feel me? And I'm going to end the year with that shit, and we go bring in, I'm a big promote fucking, you know, throughout the beginning of the next year, you feel me?
All right, then, for sure. And then you already said people find you on social media, Mike
social media, anywhere you want to follow me, music, social media, all that. It's Mike Brain, MikeBrai, NN.
All right, for sure. And my last question, bro, is if you could talk to like a 16-year-old you, what would you say to yourself?
I'll tell myself, go to the motherfucking Air Force.
What? The Air Force?
Leave your baby mama alone.
Bro, you be a whole different person.
A whole nother nigga, cuz. I was supposed to go to the Air Force, cuz. I ended up having a baby and some more shit. But shit, like, I don't never regret having my son, but it's like, nigga, still, go to the Air Force, nigga, even after Pooms. Go to the Air Force, bro. And you'll have money to invest into this shit, because I would have never stopped loving rap, you feel me? I was just scared to go, you feel me? I was scared to leave my comfort zone. So I tell myself, go to the motherfucking Air Force, get that bag, and come back and invest in yourself.
Hell yeah. Well, it's all part of God's plan.
Yeah, it's God's
Whatever
plan.
It is, man. It should make you harder.
Hell
but hey, that's gonna wrap it up. I appreciate you coming through.
Thank you,
most
bro.
definitely.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
that's a wrap.
Big blast. It's a wrap.